In these hours, Paris is turning into a beehive. Crowds of spectators and sports fans have flocked to the French capital for the opening of the 2024 Olympic Games. In the coming weeks, France will get all the media attention, as it is the country that will host the world's most watched Olympic Games this year. Interest in the event is so high that most of the world's heads of state have traveled to the Louvre Museum. Thomas Bach, the ninth and current president of the International Olympic Committee, who, accompanied by his wife Claudia, welcomed the guests of the gala dinner in front of the symbolic pyramid at the most important museum in Paris. French President Macron, accompanied by his wife Brigitte Macron, was also invited to the dinner. Although the protagonist of this event is undoubtedly sport, in fact, if there are two guests who were the object of desire of all the footlights, it is the King and Queen of Denmark. Frederick and Mary of Denmark were among the great royal guests who had the luxury of welcoming Thomas Bach and his wife. The King and Queen of Denmark, showing their innate way of whitening their image as a solid married couple, did double work to look like a happy couple unveiling the villa where the Danish team will stay. With a flawless smile, Mary of Denmark wore a red Maxima jumpsuit and a new attitude. The Danish monarchs were seen more united than ever, demonstrating that the gray cloud enveloping their marriage had almost completely dissipated. The dozens of understanding glances and smiles they exchanged were proof of this. However, the press not only attributed Mary's brilliance to the great love she feels for her husband, but also attributed it to the splendid fashion choice the Queen made on this day, since it is easy to see at a glance that red is a color that suits the royal persona perfectly. As we have already stressed, Mary entrusted all her beauty to a scarlet-colored outfit, which was present in several striking elements of the look, the main one being a modern jumpsuit with short sleeves and wide trousers. This new outfit was upgraded by Her Majesty with a set of gold jewelry and a beautiful look with a hairstyle with a parting in the middle and smoky eye makeup. Another element of red that the Queen added was her understated lipstick shade, which accentuated her smile but did not go drastically beyond the makeup tones allowed by royal protocol. The summer for Princess Charlene of Monaco was marked by events, almost all of them closely related to sports and the Olympic Games, as Prince Albert is a member of the International Olympic Committee and his wife participated in the Olympic Games in 2000. Having fully recovered from the illness that sidelined her from public life in 2021, Charlene was looking forward to attending the Great Olympic Games in Paris, as she was unable to do when they were held in Tokyo. It was curious, to say the least, that King Willem-Alexander of Holland appeared alone at the event, to the surprise of all the international media, who could find no trace of Maxima anywhere. Unwilling to comment on the conspicuous absence of his sentimental and throne partner, the Dutch monarch did not want to miss a juicy dinner at the Louvre. While the mystery of this absence has already been solved, it has already been said that it was due to scheduling issues. Against all odds, this Friday Maxima of the Netherlands will take part in the next official event of the Olympic Games, namely the prelude to the official opening ceremony, which will also be attended by Dutch princesses Alexia and Ariana. Present, of course, were King Philippe and Queen Letizia. This time, the Queen chose a couture outfit by the House of Dior, a clear nod to the country. Because what better way to pay homage to this country than by choosing French design? Donna Letizia's shoes and handbag were also made by the Parisian firm. Against the backdrop of the grand opening of the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, the French capital turned into a real beehive, attracting the attention not only of sports fans, but also of the world's elite. In the Louvre, under the majestic pyramid, leaders of many countries and royalty gathered to celebrate the start of this global sporting event. Of particular note were the King and Queen of Denmark, Frederik and Mary, who, despite the recent tensions in their marriage, looked more united and happier than ever. Mary, in a scarlet Max Mara jumpsuit, shone not only because of her innate charm, but also because of her impeccable fashion choices that emphasized her elegance and style. Equally notable was the unexpected appearance of King Willem-Alexander of Holland alone, which raised many questions in the media. However, Queen Maxima's absence was explained by scheduling problems, and she promised to join the official events in the coming days. Queen Letizia of Spain was also not left out, choosing a couture outfit by the House of Dior, a clear nod to French culture and fashion. Her choice emphasized her fine taste and respect for her host country. The Paris 2024 Olympic Games promise to be not only a sporting, but also a cultural event on a global scale, where every detail, from sporting achievements to the fashion choices of royalty, will be under the scrutiny of the public and the press. During these weeks, France will be the center of attraction where sport, culture, and diplomacy will intertwine, creating a unique atmosphere of global unity and celebration.